Welcome back to our therapy session with Clam because he doesn't like big swords. He doesn't like Monster Hunter. We want him to enjoy. We're reacting to the Monster Hunter gameplay from TGS.
I'm here for it. I'm not being held against my will. I don't hate Monster Hunter. I've never played many Monster Hunters. I've played some. But, I will be honest, don't like big swords. But I'm not going to let that stop me from diving in.
So yeah, today we're going to watch like 2 gameplay videos. We're just watching the sword bits, the fighting bits, because there's a lot of walking and talking that's being done by the developers. And we don't want to stir Calvin off.
I'm not opposed to walking, but just not right now.
All right, let's start the video.
All right.
So once you get used to it,
See, he's also walking in this one.
Really nice.
Oh, the dog.
It's a lot of like they're taking in the Monster Hunter world aspect of it all, and they just making it into like a one, and also the game. What I heard is also the fighting of original Monster Hunter, which is crazy fun, and it's really cool.
I'm sure you're all looking forward to.
I think the bottom bit that you see in the middle is the wire bugs, if you remember.
Oh, your uses of it? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I like the dog stuff. It reminds me of Astral Chain, but like way more open world.
Look at that platypus.
But you can see on the
Platypus turtle.
map, and that will generally show you where a monster's on. And if you know what the monster is, it will show up as a little symbol. But
If a platypus is not enough of a combo of an animal yet.
See, look how fast he's
Yeah,
going. Why
turtle.
didn't anybody tell me there were small swords in Monster Hunter? Would have been playing way sooner.
See, like he's going around. He's doing really good.
like a little owl that you could send
I like
He's
the
doing some
little
commands and
briefcase
stuff.
sword he's got. Oh,
the location.
his little jog. Oh, he's the physical embodiment of the sound my car makes when it goes to reverse. Just panic.
Yeah.
So now we're showing off the Tetranodon, and this is an amphibious hefty chunk.
I really like Monster Hunter since like the PSP era.
They just call him a
And
hefty
really,
chunk.
it really that platypus getting chunky.
Chunky. All right, sorry.
Extra full. He gets just practically pudgy.
No, it's like you see the aerial attacks they do with the wire bugs.
That's cool.
It also changes his
Slash
attack
UD slash.
patterns
There
a
you go.
little
Oh,
bit.
that's cool.
He moves slower because of this, so it's a nice kind of like different way of fighting the monster.
Oh.
So now I'm going to show you a little bit more about the dual blades. Wow, look at that! Look at that!
But yeah,
It's got
see,
like a.
it's not all just
yeah.
big swords.
It's got like a cool kind of magic tactical vibe where he like ran up
Yeah,
and
it's very tactical.
yeah, I like that.
So right now he's used the wire bugs, but
And I think not a lot of people have been able to
coordination with your attack. Like, as you're seeing, he's doing right
replicate
here
it as
with the
well.
blades to
You know?
do some extra
Because I tried playing the free-to-play game. I can't remember that game it's called. The Monster Hunter free-to-play.
that you can coordinate.
I know which one you're talking about. I can't remember the name.
Yeah. But I'll put it up on screen right now. But yeah, I just don't remember. I just
Really sort of
the gameplay of that is just not as fun as
to like
Monster Hunter, I feel.
increase your mobility and do extra
Because Monster Hunter is a lot of tactical maneuvers.
Is Monster Hunter? They're big on like letting you change your armor and stuff, right?
Looks like he's gonna
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's like the whole thing, the whole bit is to grind up a monster
so you
to
throw
get
the,
like a different armor.
forward, and if the monster
You see that bit's on the ground, you should grab it, dude.
the bits, grab the bits.
So they're really cool.
Grab the bits, you broke
ways to use the
something.
wire bug and sort of a
You
supportive
broke the
role for your
duck
main
bill.
weapon and do-
I think.
Oh,
No, the
no.
duck bill's fine.
Oh,
The duck
It's
bill's
a little bit
fine.
close, so it's kind of hard to see. But
Oh,
But
the
yeah,
dog's
it's like
fine.
the system is that you can break off
gonna make that really cool
chunks of their armor, of the monster's armor, and then you'll get more stuff.
Okay. I saw that. I did that in Freedom Wars, which is sort of Monster Hunter-y.
Yeah, it's very Monster Hunter. They should remake Freedom Wars, really.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Who's the developer of Freedom Wars?
Let me check. Let me check.
We hope everybody kind of experiments and tries to find out ways to use these various abilities.
If anything, just like a port to the Switch would be cool.
Yeah.
My phone's listening to me. I just typed the word FR and it says Freedom Wars.
Does have HP. He can get
Skin.
hurt, but
It was SIE. Japan Studio.
SIE.
Yeah.
Run off and not be available for
Yeah, they should remake
eating dog
Freedom
treats or
Wars.
something.
Because I heard it's like everyone who played it loved it.
So I think we still have time. You think about ending
It is a long
here,
fight
but
though.
we have a little bit more time.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter is all about that long fights. Like 30-minute fights.
Hey, 7,000 guys for 1 hour or one really big guy for 1 hour. We watched the Zelda one, we're watching this one.
Hey, look at them
So
running
Oh
away.
shoot, did SIE make White Knight Chronicles? It said, oh they did.
Oh dang, that's another monster came out.
Oh shoot, are they gonna fight? You told me they fight.
Yeah, they do fight, but I don't know. But right now they're aggro on. They're both aggro on you, so I don't know.
Ape
Yeah,
Quest.
they both
S-
don't like you.
I think they said the name
SIE
of-
made
sorry, I
Ape
don't
Quest
recognize
too?
the name of that monster in,
Oh, the
For the,
platypus
P-
ran away.
for the PSP?
but
I love
he's
that game.
adorable.
Sister
Also
had it.
terrifying.
Ape Quest? That's a good game.
Yeah, but it was the
There's also, it sounds like he is a monster from.
They made
fun
Gravity
minigame
Rush
bit?
too?
So
What?
we have quite.
Are
a
they
few
producing these games or
well.
making them? I don't know what list I'm on.
Surprise reveal.
No,
This
they didn't make
little,
Puppeteer. I'm on some weird list.
monster right here. Dojo.
They couldn't
They
have made
they might be publishing it.
That sounds like the
Yeah,
Japanese
they
Dojo.
couldn't be
I
making
mean,
all those. Otherwise, I liked every single game they've made.
more, familiar with this monster
ridiculous.
than I am,
Yeah.
so
Someone in the comments, tell me who developed Freedom Wars. Like, actually built
So
it.
yeah, one interesting thing that we don't
Yeah.
talk about is in this game.
The platypus ran away.
Is the player character
and
talks a lot
Now he's
more
just
than
fighting
They're
this bear.
stuck with this.
All the
bear
work
guy.
he did on the
shouts
platypus.
and
I'd be
yells
mad.
and so on. But there is an option in the menu that allows you to kind of
I
choose.
think
So if you think, like,
they're
you don't
just
wanna
padding
do
out
fucking
time.
talk, you wanna
But
just
yeah,
hide and stab
I think this is
things, you're
cool.
able to
And
change
do you
that
wanna
and
jump
make it
into
more just about
the big sword guy?
Yes!
アイコンとかは書いてはいます。
He's on the dog again. I like this.
He's fighting the platypus again, but he's with the long sword.
Okay.
He's with two doggos now.
Oh, two dogs.
いや、早い
Double the
な
dog.
移動。
It ran away.
めっちゃ早かったです
めっちゃ
ね。
早かった
いやいつも思うんですよ。
ああ
移動めっちゃ早いなって。
Oh, he's running the other way. What's going on? Oh, he's trying to.
He was like done with that platypus. He's like, I fought you earlier.
痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。え、でもすごい。
He cuts off the platypus. Dang,
That's super cool.
it's fast.
はい。
Slash it.
なんだこれは。
Fighting with your dogs. That's really fun.
うん。タッチの方も今回先ほどからお話しさせてもらってます。駆け足を使ったア
I'm,
クション
I'm still not liking the slowness of the big swings, but I know there's the small sword, so I'm still
Yeah.
into the game very much.
をちょっと簡単にしてもらいましょう。はい、わかりました。
The thing is, if you're using a long sword, you're going to get big swings, but you're able to run while you're holding the sword. If you're holding the chunky big sword, the great sword, you
Can't
just
run.
walk.
Oh, no. That's too much for me.
So you have to be strategic with how you put your sword back in. Oh, that's really cool.
攻撃で前に飛びながら、一撃を
I really like how they implement the verticality of the
無駄に使い
game.
ますね
Yeah, the stab
無駄に
moves.
使うと
Sick.
見づらかったですね。ごめんなさい。
Where'd you run in?
まさかの
He's making the dogs
What are
do
you
all the
trying-
work.
のダンスさんとこ行っちゃいましたよね。
Yeah.
さんとこ行ったね。
And I think at one point in the TGS yesterday that I saw a little bit of, that they said, oh, the dog doesn't die. They just when they like lose all their health, they just go away and then they eat some stuff, eat some doggy treats, so the dog doesn't die.
Good.
So there's no outrage on internet.
Good.
そこは技ごと
Can't be killing no dogs, can't be killing no cats.
その移動のところとかだとこれは回復が早いんですね。
Attack the dude. Show off the cool longsword.
We talked about this in the direct, but I really want to know: is his puffy belly? Is his?
I think it's just
baggy?
full of air.
Is it full of air? Is it like a frog, or is it like juicy?
Is it like abs? Is it like he's like showing off his full muscles?
Not even,
He's like,
yeah, like he's just fat. Like he's just squishy. Or is it like you press on it and you're like, this is clearly air? Like a frog, I imagine. I'm not squeezing frogs every
I
day.
imagine it's like a frog.
Yeah,
I imagine it's like a frog.
it's like a frog.
But it does look like very pressurized, so it's still really hard and heavy.
Yeah, he's not using it. He's not like blowing. I'd expect him to be like blowing gusts of air. I guess he's sliding on it. I'm really obsessed with this biology.
It could be water though. It looks like how it jiggles. It looks like that he drank a lot of water
True.
and used that water weight to beat up other people.
Hate when that happens.
Don't you hate it when that happens? When you drank a lot of water and try to beat up people? Oh yeah, he's shooting water.
Oh, okay, cool. I missed it. Ugh.
He ran away again.
The dog ran away? Or the platypus?
No,
oh,
the-
yeah. Oh, I see
the
him. I see him.
platypus.
There you go.
その場から復帰するために
Not paying as much attention to.
まあ遠くに移動できたりとか、まあ回避がより
I mean, the character's not paying attention to the other doggo. He's paying attention to the white one, not the blue one. What is this?
まあ移動だったりとか、空中の
Now, are there like, for Monster Hunter, are there like different maps, or is it typically all one giant map and you go like different
usually
monsters?
several maps. There are several maps in the game. There's probably like 7 or 8 maps if I remember correctly. Like in the original, without the DLC, the original Monster Hunter world was like 4 to 5 maps. I think maybe 6, maybe. But yeah, they're usually 6, and then they're usually like a combo of like sometimes you hunt the Tetranodon or with other ones, or sometimes you do several hunts at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
cool.
you can see on the map. You see that question marks on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are like different monster bosses that you haven't met yet.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's cool.
はい、で、最後にもう一個だけ技を見せようかなと思ってまして、
Now, is this one, do you think, is this one gonna be online, do you think?
馴染みがあるか
Of course, yeah, they're gonna be online.
Okay, because
They're gonna have some online functionalities.
Yeah, I figured that was like I didn't know if I was just imagining it or if it was just the most recent Monster Hunter that like being on. I always thought of it as like a big online experience, but I wasn't positive.
で、
I hope they get some better online experiences, because I know Monster Hunter World is like it's really good to play with friends, but trying to progress story in that is just not the best.
Yeah.
Like, because you have to have seen the cutscene first. Both of you have to see the cutscene before you can join in the quest. So it just sucks. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun to play when you play with friends.
Yeah.
いろいろとまあ変えてるって言ったらおかしいですけど、調整して
Look at that big belly.
Do you think so? When you bring your friends over, you must have like you could have like 6 dogs on screen at once, right?
And I think when you have 4 people on it,
運んでますね
you're only able to bring 1.
どうするのやろ可愛いですけどね
もうぶち割りましたよ
You want 8 dogs on
Oh,
screen?
like, yeah, I just want to overload the screen with dogs
お供に多分投げてた
to the point
Just
where
gonna
it's just
overload
like
the game.
yeah, exactly. To the point where you just have like an army of dogs and you don't even have to do any fighting. You're just like, oh.
Yo, we're gonna cook some steak.
The cat's gonna cheer us on.
The cat's gonna heal you because cats are support,
もうお口
and
周り
like
が
the support people, support animals, I guess, now in the game rather than the attacking animal.
いろいろ試さないといけないから
I guess that's fair. I'm not a big cat person, but I'm a big support person, so it's conflicting for me. I'm not anti-cat. I'm just not
ああもっと見
big
たい
on
な
cats.
いやー
Same feeling about the longsword. Not a great sword.
That was it. What do you feel now that we've gone through this therapy? Like we're trying to fight back.
I don't know. I'm excited. I've never played a Monster Hunter before, so either this is going to be like a really bad one for me to start with, or a good entry point. Hopefully, it's a good entry point. I liked the smaller swords versus the really big one. So if we play together, I get to be the quick guy. Like Calvin, you take the great sword this time because I'll leave. I'll play something else.
You leave? You're going to be the small guy because I think the big swords are great just to destroy defense. Big swords and hammers are great to destroy the bigger defenses of animals. I'll be the big sword. My favorite is either the big swords or a glaive, like a stick, a giant stick, like a giant spear.
Yeah.
It's a lot of verticality, and I like that.
Especially with their lips.
But yeah, let's hope to see more. Like it's coming out next year, right? On March. It's coming out in March, and we hope to see more things coming out, and we'll react to them. Also, trying to therapize. Reform? Is that a word?
Just get me used to big swords, because I'm not.
Get
just the
Calvin
sight of
used
them
to it.
Makes me scared sometimes.
Yeah, and if you have any more big sword games that you want to suggest to Calvin to play,
I'll play them.
So he'll get used to it. He can. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram on @can_camp, the same username on Twitter, and ding that bell. And I guess I'll see you next time. See ya.